Should couples live together before marriage? Absolutely. You have to live with a person before you marry them. I mean, this is common sense, Danny, but a lot of people miss that memo. They go ahead and get engaged, they get married, and they haven't even lived with the partner yet. They have no clue what they are like when they are living with them. If you don't know what they're like when you're living with them, and you go ahead and get engaged and you get married, and then you realize, holy shit, this is how she is? Oh my God. Well, then you've pretty much dug a hole for yourself, and it's not as easy as just getting a divorce after that, Danny. What do you reckon?
Look, I tend to agree with you. I think that when you live with a partner, it is a good precursor as to what you should expect from married life, and also what this person is going to be like in the future. Even if you get along really well with your partner and you have great conversations and you share similar interests and everything's going really well, you always learn a lot more about a person when you actually live with them. In saying that, however, I don't think that all couples necessarily need to live together before they get married, but it is truly a great way to find out as much about this person that you're planning to spend the rest of your life with.
It's just so hard, Danny, to know what they're like unless you live with them. I mean, I met a girl and we got along like a house on fire. And we ended up, living under the same roof. And you know who I'm talking about. And oh boy, she was an absolute devil. My God, man. I mean, we knew each other for a while and, everything was hunky-dory, man. And as soon as we both got under that same roof, everything fucking changed, as you know.
Yeah, man, I do remember the problems you were having at the time when you were dating that person. It seemed like it was going well, then you decided to live under the same roof and it didn't work out. I think that some people can be really good, decent people and you get along with them well, but they're just impossible to live with. Doesn't mean they're a bad person necessarily, but they're just hard to live with. Whether it be they'll leave a sink full of dirty dishes and they won't wash the frying pan, or they'll throw dirty clothes on the bedroom floor and not care about cleaning them up. So, like you said, it definitely helps. But a question for you is, are you ruling out ever, say, getting engaged or marrying a woman unless you've both lived together first, even if you've, say, dated for a couple of years?
Definitely living under the same roof. Definitely. Danny, for at least 6 months, mate. 6 months, okay, gives me enough time to know if her and I can coexist under the same roof for an eternity, okay? Because when I marry a woman, okay, I don't believe in divorce. If you have to do it, so be it. But when I marry a woman, I'm with her for life. So, man, definitely would live with her first. At least 6 months. And that's what I would say to anyone looking at getting engaged and getting married. They've met the love of their life. Live with them first, at least half a year. At least. So you can see what they are like. Man, I've got several friends here and there that have come up to me and I can almost go as far as to say they regret getting married. I mean, holy shit, man. This wasn't the woman I married. This isn't her. Dude, you didn't live under the same roof as her. Now you gotta, put up or shut up. Mate, and after what happened to me, man, definitely not going down the fucking marriage road unless I live with them. Man, I'll tell ya.
Look, it's a shame that some of your friends are regretting ever getting married. Look, at the end of the day, we agree on this topic. Roughly 50% of marriages end in divorce. Now, many of those divorces occur for different reasons. Some for reasons like you just said. They wake up and ask themselves, gee, who did I marry? This person is completely different to the person that I initially felt a connection with. If you live with the person first, then your chances of not getting divorced and being happy together would increase, I would think. That's just my personal opinion, of course. But look, if you do decide to live together first before marriage and you still end up divorced years down the track, then maybe you are the one with some personality problems and you will possibly end up alone.